Hey everyone! Welcome back! I am back today with more One Punch Man. You guys, I am really excited. If you're joining me early today, you know what it means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So we're really making our way here with One Punch Man because I think I'm about to start episode 10. And I know there's only 12 in the season, so we're really like... It feels like it flew by the whole season, but it's been awesome, and last episode was no exception. I loved the interaction between Suiryu and Saitama. It's always fun watching people fully realize just how strong Saitama is, but it was also really great to see Suiryu really get a good look at... the true nature of like a true hero. And he was kind of already seeing that when like Lightning Max and Snack stepped in a few episodes ago to try and, you know, help and protect people and everything. But his talk with Saitama was the best. I really hope we get to see Suiryu as a hero. I think that would be really fun. I really liked him, and we haven't known him very long, but like he's already had kind of an arc, so I really hope we get to see more of him in the future. I knew it would take Saitama like 0.2 seconds to take out Goketsu like that. that was a sealed deal right from the start. But we did get some other stuff last time. We got a little bit more about the Monster Association. I think right at the very end they were saying, you know, okay, well, they have an agenda. They have something in mind. They want to negotiate, or they at least want to talk, because they kidnapped the executive's son. So, like, they do want something. It's not just, like, rampaging, you know? Like, that's part of it. But they do have, like... a little bit more of an agenda than that. So I'm curious to see where that's going. We had Sonic. We had Sonic deciding to be a monster. And like in the least monstrous way, he has decided to ingest the monster cells, which is like with a nice meal and a glass of red wine. And so like it just cracked me up that you know, he would choose the most civilized way to become a monster. I don't know if it worked or not. All we know from the little caption that ran across the screen is that he had some tummy trouble after that. Don't know how monster cells do when they're like cooked into other foods. I'm not an expert on that. Not a monster cell expert, and I'm not a culinary expert. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that one. But, you know, one thing we got last episode was a surprisingly wise speech from King. I really like this friendship that King and Saitama have developed, because they're kind of, they're not opposites, but I feel like on the surface, everyone thinks King is like the strongest hero and everything. And Saitama kind of gets pushed to the wayside, or like at least people won't believe how strong he is, when in reality it's Saitama who's the strongest hero, and King really has like no abilities, but he really is great in like a support role. He really understands, I think, how people work a little bit more than Saitama does. Saitama's just kind of like he's all surface. Like, what you see is what you get. And I feel like King maybe is a little bit more insightful than I first gave him credit for. I thought he was just kind of like, oh, he's just sort of, you know, he didn't mean to like be thought a hero, but he's just kind of getting by on this like lie, you know, about being a hero, and can't really do anything. But I really liked his talk with Saitama, and I like the the realization that, you know, the ultimate strength doesn't mean you're the best hero. You know, I think that's a really important distinction. And I don't know if it's anything that Saitama will take action about. He seemed like maybe it was sinking in a little bit. Like, I think the way King worded it was, you're confusing strength with, like, reaching your destination. And it seemed like maybe he was getting it, and then, you know, in true Saitama fashion, he was just kind of like, nah, and got really fired up about beating King in video games. So there is something that gets Saitama fired up, and that is, that's the old controller. So, all right, we have a couple episodes left to figure out what's going on with the Monster Association, how and if they're going to be brought down, what they really want, etc., etc. So what do you say we go ahead and get started with the 10th episode of the season of One Punch Man? Let's go. What are they playing? Consecutive low kicks. Did you just say a cheese attack? Or did I read that wrong? Cheese? What? Oh! Look at... He finally found someone stronger than him, in a way. Oh. Really? That was what they were after? No! Oh. Wow. Oh no, they weren't. Oh no. What do they really want then? They want to fight? Oh, they're going to face off. Oh, man. Oh! No! Oh, not hard enough. Oh! Roach Awakening. Is that the one that Genos fought? Oh, well, about that. Yep. So, I wonder how long it's going to take them to put together that Saitama's the strongest. Oh, he got... There's a Garou-shaped hole in that wall. Oh, he thinks King did it. Ooh, he looks so shiny. Oh. Oh. They're going to join up. Oh, no. Oh, what are the odds? Yeah, what do you want, kid? Oh, I like that they're kind of friends. Oh, yeah. I think he could change their mind. Little turd. Oh! No, I'm scared for Garou though. I don't want Garou to get beat up. He's sick. Oh no. I don't want him to. What about your friend? Oh my god, some friends. I like their friendship. I don't want Garou to get beat up. Oh no. Couldn't his friends have let them know that he was in there? And that seems pretty dangerous to release to the public, actually. He just, like, made a little peephole. No big deal. I'm like, I can't believe I'm actually rooting for Garou. I don't want the heroes to hurt him. He calls him turd. He calls him turd, but he, like, genuinely cares. I love that he, like, cares about children. Oh. Is this kid gonna feel differently about him? Not so down with the killing, but I don't hate Garou. Oh. Wow. Really? Because of the book. Oh. Yo, that seems... Ew, this kid doesn't know. Yeah, what's... Oh. Oh no! Oh. I really don't want him to hurt anyone either. I gotta say, that animation looks pretty good. What are you gonna do? Please don't end there. Oh! Alright, you guys, that was so good. Alright, so why am I kind of rooting for Garou? I'm not, like, rooting for him. I don't want him to hurt any of the heroes, but at the same time, I don't want them to hurt him. I love this, like, relationship that he has, like, this little friendship that he has with the kid. And even though he calls him, like, turd and everything, you can tell he, like, really cares and, like, he really has a soft spot for kids. And I just feel like he's like a self-proclaimed hero hunter and a monster, but he's not really... There's a lot of depth there, you know? Like, there's a lot of good there. I really would love to know, like, a little bit more background about him. So far, all we know is that, like, he always thought it was unfair that the villains always got, you know, the heroes kind of, like, mopped up the floor with them in, like, shows and everything. He thought the villains were cooler. And we know that he was, like, the top student in Silverfang's dojo. But I would really love to know more about him because I have a feeling like there's a story there. And I really like Garou. I just, like, I don't want any of them to fight. Like, when I saw, excuse me, I had something, like, just about to creep into my eye. When I saw that all the heroes were showing up there and he's like, oh, I can't get this fever to go down. Like, I instantly got scared for Garou. I love the talk he had with the kid. The little bit of advice. Okay, so that Hero Almanac, that seems like pretty dangerous info to release. Because, like, a monster could probably go pick one of those up too, right? Which is kind of, you know, like, we have a self-proclaimed monster here, but he, to my knowledge, doesn't have any monster cells. He doesn't look like a monster or anything like that. We still don't know what happened with Sonic. Genos got upgraded and got all good and back to normal and shiny. I like that the doctor's always kind of like trying to like make sure he keeps his head in check and like doesn't go too far and doesn't like lose himself and everything. I think that's really cool. Yeah, so apparently there is a possibility that they're not even going to try to save the hostage kid too. There's a possibility they're just gonna like go right in like swinging and try to take the place out with bombs and everything. And we can see that Child Emperor was not on board with that. Is like any, you know, I think that's pretty like wow to just like bomb it when there's a kid hostage there, but we'll see what happens. So now we know the Monster Association wants to, you know, wipe out the strongest heroes and make it so that they rule over the worlds. So I guess we'll see. We'll see what's... I mean, I think we know that as long as Saitama's around, that's not going to happen. But it'll be interesting to see the battles and everything along the way. And like I said, they still haven't figured out that, like, they found Gokatsu. They know that, like... But they don't know who took him out. So I'm just really... I'll be really curious to see when Saitama gets to face off against all of these super strong... monsters. So, all right, I'm hoping Garou's gonna be okay. I can't believe they ended it there. 2 episodes left now, so I can't wait to see how the season wraps up. I have really liked this season. I'll look forward to seeing what happens next, and I hope you guys had as much fun with this episode as I did. As always, thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure to join me next time, and we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.